and I'm feeling good. I'm feeling good.
What's up, guys? It's 8bitBuilds here, and
it's RGB, yo.
alright, so we are doing a special video compilation. Obviously, you guys already know that. This is the third and last final video of the compilation of the competition between the two of us for Asian, European, and American car categories, car regions, whatever you want to call it, in Pixel Car Racer. Alright, and today we are starting with America, right? Yeah, America.
Yeah, we're ending off with the North American region.
I feel like this is going to be the best video out of the three. I'm first, so let's get into the video.
I will have to say I am pretty confident I will take it the whole time.
I don't think he will.
Anyways,
Let's get into it. Okay, so I am doing the Dodge Challenger for my car. Alright, let's get into it. Alright, the car is going to be $73,000.
Not as expensive as mine, but mine looks way better.
This one. Beauty. It's just straight beautiful. Alright, 8 dash bit NA. There we go. Alright. I sold those. Whatever, those are from the last video. Okay. We're gonna start with the Hemi 24 karat gold. I got this out of a drop, so then I didn't have to buy the Hemi, but it's the same price as the Hemi, same horsepower, same weight, same everything. It just looks different when you equip it to the car. It doesn't change anything to the looks of the actual car, but like the item looks different. But just use the Hemi if you want to build it. Alright. The wheels are going to be the Advent GT red and the black ones. So these ones, I forget which one goes in the back and which one goes in the front, but whatever. Oh, my bad. It's not the black ones, it's the gunmetal ones. Yeah. I think the gunmetal goes in the rear. Yeah. So, gunmetal in the rear, red in the front. Alright. Demon 250 shot for the NOS. Turbo, what did I use? I used the Whipple. It is a supercharger. It is the most expensive, most powerful supercharger that does not exceed the
engine bay.
hood. Engine bay, yeah, whatever it's called. Alright. Then we're going to get the 326 Racing Limiteds, like always. Alright. We're going to get the Burn Slicks Red, I think. Yeah, except that's on the placeholder car. So I'm going to go take those off. Don't worry, guys. It's about to look really good. Alright, there we go. Now we got those on. Okay, VX bags. Can you stop? Alright, negative 4.5 inches. Like always. I use the... Yep, this one. Yeah. I use the VX Pro Mod Scoop. You guys are gonna love it when it's fully done. It's like the most... It's like the car that screams America the most. Not America. America. I put it at 7,000 RPMs. There we go. Pistons, VX Concept X, like always. PRX Black, like always. And, I used the Max Power Bomb. This one. There we go. Let's get into the looks of the vehicle. Alright. The bad thing about this part is I got this one out of a drop. and you can only get it out of drop. It's street style. And remember, because there is two different street styles, there's the one where it's mainly red with black and white flames, and then there's one where it's mainly black with red and white flames. So make sure you got the mainly black one. It'll look way better. Alright, it already looks way better now. Okay, so we got the 70% taillight tint, and then red headlight tint. There we go. Oh, I forgot. We also have the lug cover on here. I didn't remember that I put that on there. All the way up here. Okay. Now that we got that on, it is the 360 wing.
Which only comes out of a drop.
Yes, sadly. So a lot of this stuff is like drop stuff, which kind of sucks. It is the Pride Pro black seats or the Pride Pro red seats. I'm gonna put the red in this time, only because there's a lot of black. But you can choose either black or red seats. And then I had Fortune or Fortune rear. I had Tuner side. And I had Pandem front. And obviously it doesn't matter with the paint. Like you guys should know already. I just have to put that in all of my videos just in case. And yeah, that's my car. I'll run a dyno for you guys right now.
And his wheels are rotating so fast it just freezes.
Alright, I forgot to put the tune in, so let me just put that in right quick. 1.61, 1.36, 1.12, and 0.95, 0.85, 0.45, and then 3.4. Alright, now that is my car. Okay, I'll send it over to RGB for him to do his car. Other than that, see you after he's done.
Alright, you guys already saw how his car came out. I have a very good feeling that you guys would think mine's way better. What we're gonna do is we're gonna end up starting out just going flat out. My car is the Fox Body Mustang at only $16,000. It'll be this one right here. So if we were to count how many from the first one, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It's the 8th car from the beginning. Alright. Let's start by building the performance. So, we're going to start out. I put in an FR9 engine. I know it's not that American-like to put an FR9 engine in a muscle car, but I did it for some very big horsepower. I know that has 707 horsepower, but it's more horsepower than the regular Hemi. So I put in that. Next, I put in the Demon 250 shot as expected. Next, I decided to use the Diamond Turbo. Only because, well, when we ended up building any cars, 8-Bit started out choosing what he used for his first car, and what I decided to do was so then I could end up using it for North America. I used it on the car I built for Asia, so it'd be reserved for later. Next, what I used for the brakes, I used classic red Brembos. Then for the wheels, I just used your basic red drags. Your basic drag slicks large. And then of course, use the VX bags. For the suspension, I decided to use negative 4.5 inches. And then we're going to go over here. I'm going to put the intake in. What I did was I decided to use the VX Pro Mod scoop as well. Then we already know for the ECU, use the SF Type R plus VX Flux, the VX Concept X pistons, the PRX black intercooler, and then I ended up using the VX black carbon. Now, for the wheels, I ended up using the Works Chameleon wheels. These ones. These only cost $20,560, so they're decently cheap to get. You'll see why I used them in a little bit after I end up building the after customizing it. So, I'm gonna leave the most, in a sense, eye-appealing part for last, just to get you guys hooked here. So I used 40% taillight tint on it. I used the magenta headlight tint, just because of the decal that I used, ends up making it blend in very well. For the wing, I used the lightweight wing, mainly because it looks better on the car than using the extreme wing or the carbon GT wing. It even looks better than using the street wing, in my opinion. So that's why I used the lightweight wing. Okay, now for the seats, I used the Max Power Sport. These seats are the cheapest seats in the game at only $320. Alright, so you guys saw how his car turned out. I honestly think that hands down you guys will agree mine will look way better. For mine, I used the Fox Body Mustang. Now, it should be the 8th car from the beginning at only $16,000. Yeah, it should be this one. Okay, so first, we're going to go ahead and start with performance. He took the only Hemi engine that we have. I know it'd be more American to put a Hemi engine in American muscle, but the next best thing we had available was the FR9. Considering the fact that you can only get the 24 karat Hemi engine in a drop, the next engine that we have that will offer the most horsepower, I ended up originally putting the FR9 in because I used the LT5 for a different engine. So we're going to put the FR9 in. If I put the LT5, it would bump it up to C tier, which using the FR9 just barely misses out on that C tier. So, then of course we put in the Demon 250 shot. I ended up using the Ready T60D or the Diamond Turbo, which immediately takes it up to an R class. Then I decided to use the classic red Brembos, just because, like, I've seen them on all sorts of cars, so I've become normalized to seeing those. Next, we used the basic Drag Slicks Large. And then, of course, we used the VX bags. Now, for the suspension, I put it down to negative 4.5 inches. For the intake, I used, as well, the VX Pro Mod Scoop, just so then you give it that extra bit of American muscle look to it. And of course, use the SF Type R plus VX Flux ECU. Ooh, I did not equip it. There it is. Then we use the VX Concept X pistons. We use the PRX Black intercooler. And for this, I used the VX Black Carbon exhaust. Now, you guys will understand this once I put the decal on, because it'll look like it makes much more sense. I used the Works Chameleon, which cost only $20,560. You guys will know them when you see them. These ones.
Looks bad already.
I use these because it just makes more sense after seeing the decal. Now, I forgot to mention, for the launch control, I ended up setting it to 8,000 RPM.
That's a lot of RPM.
Now, I'm going to go ahead and do the gearing for you guys right now, so then you guys can take care of that. So, I set first gear to 1.67.
6.7.
I set second gear to 1.38. And then 1.34. I put third gear to 1.13. Put fourth gear to 0.91. I ended up putting fifth gear up to 0.72. Sixth gear down to 0.49. And final drive up to 4.28. I'll give you guys a second so then you can input that if you want to. Alright, now on to the cosmetics. So, because of the decal that I used, there's no point in putting any paint on it. For all the miscellaneous stuff, I used 40% taillight tint, and I used the magenta headlight tint. Now, for the wing, I used the lightweight wing only because it looks way better than using the extreme wing or the carbon GT wing, and the street wing just doesn't cut it. So you're going to go ahead and put on the lightweight wing. Next, for the seats, I used the cheapest seats that you can buy, which are the Max Power Racing, or the Max Power Sport. They're only $320. Now, for the body kit, I ended up using, for the rear, I used the BN kit, just to give it that extra bit of flair at the rear end. Then, for the side, I decided to use the Fortune kit. So then it gets that extra bit of muscles on the outside. And then for the front, I decided to as well use the Fortune kit. Just because it makes the front end look way more appealing. Now, for the last and final touch, I used the Dawn Fade decal, which is only $150,000. I know I say only $150,000 like it's nothing, which, I mean, once you're able to get into X-Class or R2, it's really easy to get money to spend on decals. So, I used the Dawn Fade decal. Now, that is what it comes out to look like after assembling the entire thing. So you guys can get a closer look. That's what the final result comes out to. Now, I will go ahead and run a dyno for you guys. So as you guys are able to see, mine was more powerful than 8-Bit's Challenger that he built. By a lot. Now we'll go ahead and take it on over to the quarter mile. We'll see you guys there.
Let's get into the quarter miles. Alright, me first. Let's go.
He's running that red eye.
just do ain't going to your time.
Man, why did that happen? I still don't understand why he refuses to shift as much as he can.
Because I was right there.
So, that's less speed that
Do you want me to do it again? Because I'll do it again. I'll do it again right now.
and then do it. Upshift as much as you can.
I wasn't going to upshift before I
Well, that's what I mean.
that was a little bit much.
Oh no, they went and put a weird delete kit on that Audi RS6. Man, that car not even seen it out the gate.
There. You happy? Anyways, guys, don't fight with your friends, family, or anyone. Don't argue with them.
Oh my
Because
god.
eventually it just leads to bad problems. Anyways,
Now,
here's RGBs.
alright. Now let's see how much you'll be talking after this. See how nice that looks? That looks awesome. That's my style. I think I underestimated my gearing. When I looked at it, it looked like I'd have to immediately double shift. Anyways, that was one run with mistaking my gearing setting, so let's go ahead and do that one more time. Either way, my time was way faster. Let's give it one more run. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Fair Lady C, but you're gonna be left in the dust. Whoa. This game is racist, bro. That was on par. That was on par. I heard it. Man, what is it with these newer gen Mustangs? Look at that, even faster. I mean, maybe double the reaction time, but that was still faster than my first run.
Whatever, bro. Alright, anyways, comment down below who won the competition. Also, comment down below if we should do this again. Maybe we'll do like like you guys pick which car, and we'll do the same car, and you guys just choose which one's better. Anyways, like and subscribe. Make sure you hit that notification bell so then you can get notified.
Make sure to come stop by my channel. I swear, I make better variety of games. Just come on over. You just stick in this one game. I'm a variety content creator.
Do you know any other pixelated games, bro?
Oh yeah, the OG Super Mario.
Well, yeah, but I like Pixel Car Racer because I like cars.
Brother.
You slow. Anyways, like and subscribe. Comment down below who won. Comment down below who. Well, if we should do this again. And thanks for watching.